Hey guys, hello, hello, hello. How are you? It's LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, with a late night live session. What I want to do today is I want to talk to you about video marketing and sales. So here's the deal. I have some good that I always want to share. And one of the things I kind of wanted to do today was take you inside of my mastermind, the Fire Starter Circle, so that I can give you a little bit of the good that we are working on this month. So if you're interested in learning about video marketing and sales, stay tuned. That's number one. If you feel like this is something that somebody in your circle needs to hear, feel free to share it out because sharing is caring, or tag them in this conversation. Okay, so we are going to dig deep. We're going to dig into video and marketing and sales tonight. I want to make sure that I can see your comments here. So give me a second just to dig into the page on my phone. And this is an opportunity for you guys to let me know, are you doing video marketing right now? So yay or nay, yes or no, are you doing video marketing right now? That's number one. And number two, feel free, if you are watching me on the replay side, feel free to drop into the comment box, #replaysrock. All right, I am here on my Facebook page. I just want to make sure that I can see any comments that come through while we go into the live today. Hopefully you had an opportunity, by the way, to watch one of my lives today. Hey. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Carlin. Hey, guys. Welcome. Hopefully you had an opportunity to, at some point today, watch my session on Beyonce. I talked about building your bank, Beyonce style, and I shared lots of hearts. Thank you. Thank you for that. I talked about, I can see your comments now. Perfect. So I'm just going to put it up here so I can keep it. Oop. Things moving all over the place. I talked about some awesome things that Beyonce does to build her bank. And one of those things is just really dropping these amazing videos that people go crazy over. And she's able to generate some awesome revenue from. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to dig into video marketing with you so I can talk a little bit more about that topic in more detail. So I kind of felt like I was like, okay, well, you do 1, 2, and 3 videos, go to it. But some people are interested in doing videos and they don't know what to do when it comes to video marketing and sales. So I figured I can give you a little bit more detail because that's actually what we're doing inside of my mastermind. So for this quarter, the focus in the mastermind is magnetic marketing. And I decided to kick it off with 3 types of video. Now, side note, my mastermind is called the Fire Starter Circle. Every month we focus on one profit project. If you're curious about the circle and you want to try it out, you can actually try it out for $10 for 30 days. And you can learn more about that over at sistersense.com/mastermind. Just want to make sure I can tell you that before I say anything else, okay? So our next mastermind session is actually tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. So I want to give you a little bit of the good so that you can get started or move forward with your video marketing efforts, okay? So, all right. First thing that I said I want to do today is talk to you about 3 types of video. That I'm going to share 3 tools and 3 topics. For those of you who go, I want to do video, but I don't know what to talk about. All right. First, 3 types. The 3 types of videos that I absolutely love to create, and right now you're watching one of them, the live stream, right? Now, people call their lives different things. Me personally, I consider these to be my web class series. So I come on here and I share all the good that I know about money, marketing, sales, and a little bit of motivation too with you. So I want you to think about whether or not you would be interested in creating live sessions, web classes that you do on a consistent basis for your audience, okay? So that's one type of video that you can consider creating, okay? Number 1, web classes. Now, I dig into each of these in more detail inside of the mastermind. We had a mastermind call about 2 weeks ago and I talked about all these different types of web classes, and then we're going to do a webinar tomorrow night, okay? So if you're not in my mastermind and you're curious about joining, you can get a 30-day $10 trial over at sistersense.com/mastermind. So the second type of videos that I absolutely love, like I go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for these videos. I've been doing this kind of video for a very long time. Webinars. Yes, love webinars. Now, before live stream was a thing, webinars were very popular. They're still popular, but live streams have pretty much taken over, for real, right? I love webinars. Number one, I love to create presentation style sessions where kind of like if I was at a live event at a conference or a meetup or networking, I would have presentations on a slide. Doing webinars allows me to create that kind of feel. So predating live streams, PowerPoint slide, webinar presentations, or even webinars where you can show people your screen and show them how to do stuff, really freaking awesome. So style number 2 is webinars. Style number 1 is web classes, okay? And I'll get into tools and a couple of things like that in a second, but first I want to share 3 types of videos you can consider creating. And as I'm sharing these with you guys, let me know, are you doing these, number 1? Or if there's one of these in particular that you would like to do more of, okay? So the last one here that I'm going to share is short shows. I love short shows, and you probably do too. I call them short shows because usually they are videos that you can watch for a minute, you can watch for maybe 3 to 5 minutes, or even up to 15 to 20 minutes. 20 minutes is pushing it. Most short shows are like in the 5-10 minute range because people really love micro videos. I love tasty videos. You probably watch those, the food ones. I love Tia and Tia Mowry's series. Her videos tend to be about 5 minutes. I love when I'm just in a break mode. I love to watch funny videos, you know, hair videos, you know, what are those life hack videos. I don't know. These are like some of my favorite videos. And at the end of the day, a lot of brands are making a lot of money either by selling their products in their videos, using their videos to build up a following so that when they go out, like especially comedians and artists, when they go out, they can tell their following they're going to be there. And a lot of people even get a large enough following that they get brands to sponsor them and pay them to promote their stuff. I think her name is Jennifer, but her whole short show is about, you know, her family, the Jenkins. She's so hilarious. I love her to death. Sometimes I share some of her videos on my Facebook page on Sister Sense. And I noticed that as her following grows, she has strategically and consistently been partnering with brands and sharing their content on her platform. And usually when people do that, they're getting paid to do that, right? So short shows are very, very popular. A lot of people love, you know, Jada Pinkett's Red Table Talks. Like I said, I love Tia Mowry's series. Facebook Watch. They've got a lot of original videos that people are creating, so you might want to consider creating a short show for your series. I forget, it's something warrior, this young lady who started like a prayer warrior morning session, and she is huge. She's super, super popular. If you know her, you know the link, drop it in there. You know, a lot of people who I follow tend to share her, and I've been following her as well. So people have been able to create short shows and really use that to build up a large brand following, whether they're selling advertisers, they're selling their own products. When I watch the Warrior Tribe, you know, she's got her prayer t-shirts that she wears a lot, and she promotes that a lot as well. Or they're promoting events. When I watch a lot of comedians, not only do they have funny shorts, but then they'll say, okay, I'm going to Texas, I'm going to be in Atlanta, I'm going to be in DC, come out and watch me, right? So they're using that platform to build their following and then generate them ticket sales and get butts and seats when they have their events, okay? So first thing that I wanted to do today was talk to you about 3 types of video content that you can consider creating, because video is just awesome right now, right? So for those of you watching me live, and even if you're watching the replay, let me ask you a question. Are you doing video marketing right now? Okay, either yes, you're doing it, or no, you're not doing it. Yes or no, right? Are you doing video marketing right now? Okay, and I want to kind of gauge that, because a lot of people are struggling with they're dragging their feet on doing more video, and you should be, to be quite honest with you. So the 3 types that I talked about and really touched on today, just to get you guys started, as far as 3 types of video marketing you can consider: web classes, live stream, which is what I'm doing right now, Webinars, either you're doing like a screen capture webinar where you're showing people the screen, or you're doing a slide presentation webinar, which is pretty awesome as well. You can do webinars live, but you can also pre-record them and then give people the pre-recorded version if you're a little bit skittish and antsy about doing live content, right? And then last but not least, short shows, which generally, these are micro videos that people do, and they're generally somewhere between 1 minute to, I would say, the longest 15 to 20 minutes, right? My web classes tend to be like 60, 90 minutes long. So they're not that short. I wouldn't put them in the short show class category, which is why I separate them into classes. That classes to me tend to be, 40 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes plus, right? Versus a short show. But those are 3 types for you to consider. So first and foremost, again, let me know, guys, if you're doing video, yes or no. That's number 1. Number 2, if you would like to do any of the 3 that I've just touched on, drop into the comment box and let me know which one you would consider. Hey, my aunt is watching me right now. That's awesome. Hey, Mr. Family. Mwah. Okay, watching me doing my late night live. So those are 3 types of videos for you to consider, okay? That is number 1. And like I said, for those of you watching live or via the replay, let me know which of the 3 you would consider creating for your business brand, okay? That's the first. So Monica says webinars. Yeah, a lot of people feel like if you're kind of skittish with videos, pre-recorded videos are the way to go. If you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I have enough content to do something long, short videos, maybe 1 minute, 5 minutes, that's a good solid start. Or pre-recorded webinars, right? Slide presentations where you don't have to worry about, like when I do my web classes, I have my notes of what I want to say, but I'm pretty much going on the fly. And I do this because I know all of this information, so I could just bam, 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 give it out to you without feeling like I have to read something from script. Some people get nervous when they're live. Some people, they get kind of like, oh my God, I have to look at the comments. I have to talk. I have to answer questions. So it's a little bit, for some people who aren't used to it. So if you want to tip your toe into it, short content, micro videos, or webinar pre-recorded sessions can definitely kind of ease you into it, right? Yes, a slide presentation is what I want to do. Okay, awesome. Monica, have you started that yet? Have you started videos or webinars yet? Let me know, yes or no. So that's the first thing. And again, guys, this is your opportunity to kind of check in with me. Are you doing videos? Yes or no? That's the first question. Then number 2, of the 3 that I've mentioned so far, which would you consider, right? Web classes, webinars, or short shows. Now, I've been talking about that inside of my mastermind. We're really going to dig in tomorrow that I'm going to do a mastermind webinar on what I like to call magnetic marketing. So I can share some visual examples of these 3 things that we talked about today. And I share so many different ways that you can do these. It's not even funny. So hopefully you can join us inside of the mastermind. If you're not already a member, you can get a 30-day $10 trial over at sistersense.com/mastermind. Okay, that's first. So first topic we touched on and rocked out tonight, your marketing types, right? 3 types of videos, okay? No, I've not done, I have my Thinkific platform, but haven't led anything yet. Okay, so this is definitely a good conversation for you, because I definitely think that, especially if you're, I don't know if you've got like a free version of Thinkific or you're paying for it, but if you want to start really using these platforms, it's so important to get on top of this marketing strategies that you want to do, but you haven't started yet, right? So let's see, Carlin says, live classes, shot, K-tips, and webinar. Yes. So, okay, shot, K-tips. K-tips, is that something that's like your brand, Carlin? Like K-tips? So they're like short sessions that you do? I'm just because I saw K-tips. So I'm assuming that's what you mean by K-tips, using your name, which I think is kind of cute, but maybe you mean something else so that you can let me know, okay? Okay, so now that we talked about the 3 types, let's dig into some tools, okay? So there are a couple of tools that I absolutely love to use, and there's some new tools that I'm integrating into my video marketing strategies. So If you've been watching my weekly web classes these last couple of weeks, one of my newest video marketing tries that I actually really kind of love is BeLive.tv. For those of you who are using these marketing tools, feel free to share them with me, or you can drop into the comment box video tools that you're using, okay? So this is a new one. Like I said, I literally just started trying out BeLive.tv, and I love it. It's got all these awesome features that you can use to put like scrolling content at the bottom, or you can brand it with your own logo, and you can have multiple people on your live stream, really like up leveling creating web classes and live sessions, which I think is pretty awesome. And you can do a free account, which is what I've got right now, or for a few dollars a month, you can invest into a higher level account, which is what I'm more than likely going to do. But right now I'm testing it out. Okay. So first I wanted to share with you something new that I am trying out, which is BeLive.tv, which is a great tool to really up level your live streams. You've probably seen a couple of people use that particular platform. I'm just starting out with it. If you've got some platforms in particular that you love, feel free to drop it in here. Okay. Now that I've shared with you one new tool that I like to use anyway, I'm going to share with you two other tools that absolutely positively rock my world. Okay. So the first one, shorts. I do them now. I do. Okay, awesome. Good, good, good. That's what I was figuring. I was figuring that you do them now. So the K-tips are short videos that you do now. Awesome. For those of you who are doing videos, feel free to drop into the comment box where your videos are, whether you've got videos on Facebook or Periscope or YouTube. You can drop one link into the comment box of videos that we can see, because of course, sharing is caring. By the way, feel free to share this particular video marketing content creation session out if you feel like somebody in your circle needs to hear it. And if you do have videos, like I said, you can drop the links to one of your video platforms here. Right now, inside of my mastermind, we're talking about video marketing and marketing as far as magnetic marketing, attracting people to you. If you're not in the mastermind, you can try it out, $10, 30-day trial over at sissysense.com/marketing. Sorry, not marketing, mastermind. sissysense.com/mastermind. Our next session is tomorrow night. We're doing a mastermind webinar on video marketing, and I'm giving you some of the things that we're talking about inside of the circle. Okay, so let me share with you two more tools that I absolutely love. Number one. Right now, I'm in my room and it's really dark in my room. And, you know, when I was doing my videos before, one of the things I definitely wanted to do, especially having this extra melanin magic right here, was be able to do videos and have it be bright any time of the day. So I didn't have to depend on doing my videos when I had natural light, right? So one of the things that I started to get were ring lights. I want to say I've got 3 different ring lights. I have one that's really big. And as a matter of fact, I stopped doing videos for a few days because I had an event here in North Carolina. We took the big ring light to the event. Then my hubby broke it down and I was like, okay, put it back up. And he didn't. So I wasn't doing videos because the big one wasn't up. But I have a small one and I'm actually using the small one right now. I absolutely love it. I clamp it to the side of my desk. I've got a desk that's right in front of me right now. And I turn it on and it's nice and bright. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, number 1, turn it off. Number 2, show it to you. And then go back into the conversation. Okay, so let's do that. First, I'll turn it off so that you can see how dark it is without the ring light. Okay, so this is the room without the ring light. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, this ring light I absolutely love because it's got several awesome features. You can clamp it on, and I'll talk about the features when I turn back on the light. Okay, first thing I will do this. It's a small mobile ring light. Let me turn the light to you so you can see it. This is the ring light. I can adjust it any way I like, which I love, okay? It's really small. I think it's less than $20 for this thing, okay? Now let me turn it back on. Okay, so obviously you can see it's super bright. You can't see me anymore because all you can see is the ring light. It's got a ton of features in here, so I can adjust the lighting up and I can adjust the lighting down. I can even change the color so I can have some mood lighting. It's like a blue, it's like an orange. I don't use the mood lighting. I'm going to be honest with you. Even though I have it, it's just one of those tools that I don't really use. So let me do this. Turn it back on me. Yay! You can see my pretty face again. So I'm going to adjust the settings here. Can I show you the button for the settings? Will it let me? Okay. Can you see that? It's like, I don't know if you can see it. Can I get it into the webcam? No, I can't. Forget it. Forget it. Okay. First, let me change it back to the color that I like. I think that's the one that I like. I don't know. Brighten up the setting. You can see that it's getting brighter, right? It can go really bright. And I don't need it that bright because Lord. Lord, you saw the cord? Okay, awesome. Turn on the mood lighting for us. Okay, well, let's see. So this is one level mood light. You saw the color change, right? That's one level of mood lighting. And this is another one. I think it's like a softer one. So you can see the difference. This is like a hue to it, kind of like I don't know. Mood lighting. So it comes in different colors. And this is the one that I'm using right now. Let's go back to it. Okay. So that's number one. It's got the main base. That's pretty cool. It's pretty freaking awesome, right? It's got the adjustments, so you can do different lighting. You can do brighter, darker mood. That's number two. Did I mention that it's like under 20 bucks? And then it has an attachment where you can put your phone on it. Right now, I'm doing my lives via my laptop, right? But I want to see your comments because sometimes I don't get to see the comments come up that quickly on my computer for whatever reason. So right now I have okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to take the ring light clamp off so I can show it all to you. Duh, LaShanda. Let me do that. Okay, so I took it off. It looks like some weird contraption, right? So there's the light. There's the clamp. Wait, which way do I go? There's the clamp so I can clamp it onto the desk. There is the adjustments here. There's another cord right here. This is to plug it in. Right now it's plugged into my laptop. That's how it's turned on. It's a USB to plug into the laptop. And then here's me, right? This is the other one. So right now I'm doing the live on my laptop. I have this one. So sometimes I do the laptop plus I do another live, maybe on Periscope or Instagram. So I can do 2 sessions at once, which is pretty awesome. And this is adjustable. So if I were to take my phone out, I can adjust it. So if you can have a pretty big phone in here, a pretty big device in here, which is awesome. So let me put it back and clamp it back onto the desk. I don't know why I didn't try that before. So you guys probably are like, okay, I want one. I want one. Don't quote me on this. I think you can get it for about $19 or $20 on Amazon. Go to sistersense.com. So if somebody could write this down, that would be awesome. Go to sistersense.com/top tools, TOPTOOLS, no spaces. sistersense.com/top tools. You're going to see some of my favorite tools there. One of them is this mobile ring light, which I think you can get for either a little under or a little over 20 bucks. It's not expensive. Okay. So drop that into the comment box, somebody, for me, sistersense.com/top tools. Okay. So I'm adjusting here so I can put my phone right back on to that thing and adjusting the lighting here as well. As you can see, all the blip, 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 blip. Blip, blip, blip. You can see all of that as I'm like adjusting and making things move. I like the blue. Yeah, there's so many different hues. Give them the link. Adonia's like, hey, Adonia, I'm so glad to see you here, sweetie. I miss you. Antonia is one of the awesome ladies in my circle who I've had the pleasure of actually working with as part of one of my weekend workshops here in North Carolina. So yes, no spaces though. So sistersense.com/top tools. Okay. Monica says, you make this look so easy. I don't know why it's so hard for me to get started. Listen, my goal is for you to kiss. Mwah. Kiss it. Keep it seriously simple. This stuff does not have to be hard. Okay, it does not, right? So I don't want you to overthink the process to the point where you don't take action. Video marketing is definitely one of those marketing strategies that you should be integrating into your business. And I really want to help you do that. So talking about some of these awesome tools for me is yes. So again, make sure that you go to sistersense.com/top tools, TOPTOOLS, no spaces. So you can, number one, grab your ring lights. I have the big one, which is really not a lot of money. You can get a big one for under $100. Honestly, under 75 bucks, you can get a really big, nice professional ring light. I've got about, I said 3, but I think I have about 4 different lighting systems in my house right now. These 2 in particular, I absolutely love. And I'm going to share one more tool with you tonight. Okay. Now, I talk about different types of tools that I use actually inside of this bad boy right here. This is a free ebook you can download. It's called Build It Boss. I don't know if you guys got it yet. If you haven't gotten it yet, did you get it? Yes or no? Yes, no, why? And did you get this yet? I want to see. Let me know if you guys got this. It's absolutely free. You can go to sistersense.com/BIBE. BIBE stands for Build It Boss ebook. Okay. BIBE, Build It Boss ebook. In this, I talk about how I generated my most recent 300K in sales and the different tools that I used to help me do that. Okay. So this is a video marketing and sales conversation that we're having right now. If you're just jumping in, feel free to share this out or tag somebody in your circle who's an entrepreneur, business person who needs to learn more about video marketing and sales. Okay. And of course, turn on alerts so you guys do not miss these videos, because I like to do these web classes. I try to do one right now as part of my Spring into Action experience. I'm trying to do at least one a day. So if you're missing my lives, make sure that you turn on those notifications. Okay. Okay, so Kia says no. All right, so no, if you don't have it, make sure that you go to sistersense.com/BIBE. It's absolutely free, an easy read. You can read this honestly in what, 30 minutes, under an hour. And I talk about some of the tools that I use to help me generate sales. Okay. So definitely get some of this good. Right now, I'm talking to you guys about video marketing. Today, I actually had a live stream called Build Your Bank Beyonce style, and I shared 3 awesome Beyonce style marketing strategies that I absolutely love. One of them is, you can definitely agree, when my girl Beyonce drops some videos, the world goes crazy, right? And her sales go through the roof. So that's why I kind of wanted to dig into a little bit more detail tonight, some videos that you can consider trying, number 1. And number 2, give you an inside piece of my mastermind, because right now inside of my mastermind, the Firestarter Circle, this month we're talking about video marketing. We had a mastermind called 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. we're going to have a mastermind webinar on video marketing. And if you want to be there, you can try out the mastermind, literally $10 for 30 days over at sistersense.com/mastermind. Okay, so if you're not in the mastermind and you want to try it out for 30 days just to see if it would be a good fit for you, literally $10 right now over at sistersense.com/mastermind. So far I've shared with you 3 types of videos to consider: the web classes, the webinars, and the short shows. We did that first, right? Second thing we're doing right now is I'm talking about 3 types of tools that I absolutely am loving. First, BeLive.tv. It's one of the new video marketing tools that I'm using, right? Then I've given you kind of an inside look as to the little big ring light, because it's nice and bright, that I'm using right now. And I told you, if you go to sistersense.com/web tools, you can get all the information to actually purchase that ring light over on Amazon. Okay. So I've given you 2 tools. I've got 1 more to give you. Okay. So we talked about short shows, right? And I said short shows are usually somewhere between like either a minute or at most 15 to 20 minutes. My web classes, when you do classes, obviously they're a lot longer. Classes maybe 30 minutes, 45, 60 minutes, 90 minutes plus, right? I have one web class that I did that was literally one day, it was 4 hours straight that I was doing this live. It's crazy. I want to do more short content. And I've got to bring back my magic timer. I love this thing. Has anybody ever seen one of these magic cube timers? Does anybody have a magic cube timer? I love this. It's actually one of the tools that you can take a look at when you go to sistasense.com/top tools. Now, what I want to do is I want to work on, I was so proud of myself today. I did 2 videos. One was 10 minutes. One was 15 minutes. This one is probably going to be 60 minutes. I already know it. But because I want to start doing videos that are somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes, and I want to do more of those on a more consistent basis, I got to bring this bad boy out, because for some reason I struggle to do short videos. And like I said, micro content is really, really, really great. So this is one of my favorite tools. I've actually used it to do a couple of videos in the past. And then I said, you know what, LaShanda, you need to bring it back out. You need some sort of timer to tell you, red light, you got 2 seconds left. Shut the hell up. Get off. It's over. It's a wrap. I love this because it's really easy to use. You put the battery in, right? Then you look at what amount of time you want. So in this case, if I want to do, let's say I want to do 5 minutes, right? So I take the timer and then I just hit it for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, it will go beep, 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 beep. And I know I've hit my 5 minutes. It's so freaking easy to use. I absolutely love this. Who wants one? If you want one, say me, M-E, me. I want one. I want one. Who wants one of these? Carlin says web tools or top tools. Oh, I'm sorry. Top tools. I might have said web tools. So it's sistasense.com/top tools. Okay. sistasense.com/top tools. Okay. Okay, so if you want one of these, remember I said you can go to sistasense.com/top tools. There you're going to find what I classified to be my all-time favorite tools for entrepreneurs. This is one of them, the magic timer. So there's a link there to get this one as well if you want it. If you want it, okay? And I'm going to tell you, a lot of my top tools are literally like under $10, under $20. I don't pay a lot of money for this stuff, but they come in handy. I love this one. A lot of people who try to have like productivity times where they're like, okay, I just want to sit down and do work for 30 minutes, or I want to sit down and do work for 60 minutes. Bam. A lot of people use this for productivity as well. There's so many things you can do with this, right? You can do if you got kids and you're like, listen, I want you to do work for 30 minutes. Okay. Mommy's going to put on the timer. When you hear it say beep, that's it. I mean, it's so freaking easy. You just put it on whatever time you want. So if you want 60 minutes, you put that down. If you want 30 minutes, you put that down. That's it. So magic timer. So I've given you 3 of one of my favorite tools when it comes to videos, for short videos, for lighting, for, having awesome web class sessions, for awesome live streams. Those are 3 tools to consider. Okay. Magic timer. Yes, yes, yes. Me. Awesome. Good. So guys, remember you can go to sistasense.com/top tools to take a look at those. And I've got a ton of tools that I use when it comes to doing my webinars, doing my short video content, doing my web classes. I'm going to be sharing more of those. I've already shared some in the mastermind call we did 2 weeks ago. And by the way, when you're in the mastermind, you get access to a couple of things. You get access to the accountability calls that we do, number 1. Number 2, you get access to our monthly live training and our monthly live webinar that goes with that training. And there's always the replays. So if you go, oh man, it's tomorrow, I can't watch it tomorrow, it's okay. You always get access to the replays. And I usually post the replays about 24 hours after I do the training. So the next day, the replays are online. No more than 48 hours. So I can make sure I get that content to you as quickly as possible. So if you're not not in the mastermind and you want to try it out, you can go to sistersense.com/mastermind, learn more about the Firestarter Circle. And literally, if you click the button that says 30-day trial, you can try it out for 30 days, no subscriptions, no hassles, just seeing if it's the right fit for you for $10. Okay, so now that we've talked about 3 types of video content, number 1, we talked about 3 tools, number 2, let's talk about 3 topics. That's the last one for tonight. So 3 topics. A lot of people struggle with, number 1, how do I get in front of the camera, right? Like what do I do? Freaking out with that, right? So you can do your live streams with pretty much, or you can do video on pretty much any type of platform you use. You can do video on your phone. You can do video on your laptop. You know, you can use your camera, record the video and upload it. I mean, you're not without options, right? So it doesn't have to be something that's overly expensive or time consuming or technically challenging. Literally, if you got a phone or a laptop, you can hit record. Okay, that's just me telling you the honest to goodness truth. Number 2, when it comes to me as far as video marketing and sales, I'm going to be honest with you. There are lots of different ways in which I get people to me, but a lot of people in my business who see me, especially for the first time, see me on some sort of video, right? Oh my gosh, they see me on YouTube or Periscope or on somebody else's platform. I watched you on so-and-so. Video is a great marketing strategy. So if you're not using it, you're definitely missing out. And hopefully this session inspires some of you who kind of have been dragging your feet on video to come on, right? Now, another thing that people struggle is, okay, I know I want to do video, but what do I talk about? So I'm going to share 3 types of topics that you can consider, okay? Kia says, thanks. Just those 3 things are extremely helpful. Ooh, good. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. You're on my Facebook page, facebook.com/sistersense. On the page, I think at the very top somewhere, there's actually like a section for reviews. So if you don't mind and you got some time, just drop in there and share a little review as far as what you think about Sister Sense or the web classes I've been doing so far. It would be greatly appreciated. So thank you. I'm glad that at the very least, those 3 tools right there, just those 3 are really helpful. Again, I'm going to be sharing way more tools and recommendations with you guys as part of the mastermind. So don't miss the mastermind call. And of course, if you do miss it live, you will get access to the replays. One way, shape, or form, you're going to get that good. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the topics. Now, first topic that I'm going to give you tonight, these are 3 possible topics. So I want you to think about if any of these 3 could work for you. Okay. Now, the first one is a publication. If you don't know what to say, get a publication and use that in your video. Okay. Now, this could be one of any of the following types of publications. Okay. Because I've done this and I've seen people do this too. Number 1, do you have a book? Okay. So here's mine. I said, if you don't have one, or if you haven't gotten your copy, you can go to sistersense.com/BIBE to get the Build It Boss ebook absolutely free. Right. So you try to figure out what to talk about. Do you have a book? Do you have a book? Let me ask you that. Those of you who are here, do you have a book? Do you have an ebook? Do you have a journal? Do you have a planner? Do you have a magazine? Do you have a book that you love, that you've learned from, that you can teach people from? So even if you don't have a book that you've written yourself, when you think about your industry and you think about your target market and you think about a book that has motivated you or moved you in some way, do you have some kind of a public hiccups? Do you have some kind of publication? And while you guys answer that question for me, I'm going to drink some water because I got the hiccups. I don't know where that came from. So again, you don't necessarily, because I see a no in here. If you don't have a book, that's okay. Maybe you got a journal, maybe you have a planner, maybe you have your own magazine, maybe you have an ebook, right? Maybe you have an essay you've written. Maybe you have a blog post that you've written. One of my favorite videos that I have on YouTube is how to turn your blog content into video content. Do you have something that you have written? Number 1, if you don't have any of these things, an article, an essay, a blog post, something, do you have a book that really really tried and true, truly based on your industry and your target market. Your industry and your target market, you can teach and motivate and inspire people from. Devotional, prayer book. If you are in an industry where people need to get certifications, that you can teach them from that book, inspire them from that book, something, right? Adonia says, yes, I do now because of you. Yes. We worked on her own ebook as part of my weekend workshop, and now it's done. Did you print it yet? Did you print it yet? You got to make sure, Adonia, you go and print that book so that we can be like, yes. And I got to go and print it as well because I want to have a copy myself of your new book. What is it, 28, 30-page ebook that we did? You guys can do this. You can do this. If you don't have something, I definitely want to work with you. For those of you who don't have, let me say this as a side note. If you don't have any books or publications or products or content, you don't have your stuff together yet, but that's something that you would like to work on. I don't know if you know this. This is just a side note, but I am doing what I call the bestseller boot camp. The first cycle starts the 1st of next month. It's called the Bestseller Boot Camp. Early registration has ended. I am so sorry you missed 40% off registration, but you could still register because there's still time. There are a few more days left. It's over at sistersense.com/BSBC for Bestseller Boot Camp. I'm going to help you create products. I'm going to help you work on your sales, and I'm going to help you work on smart passive income. Those 3 things over 90 days. Okay, we're going to do that together. We're going to work on you creating new bestseller products. We're going to work on your sales strategies, and we're going to work on you generating passive income. Those 3 things, 90 days, 12 weeks. If you want to learn more about it or register before cycle 1 starts, you can go to sistersense.com/BSBC for Bestseller Boot Camp. Okay, and I'm going to share some of my templates with you so you can create content like this, whether it be printable, digital, or whether you need to create some service packages and products. Again, just a side note, but that's something for you to take a look at. sistersense.com/bestseller bootcamp. You still have a few days to register. You can learn more about it over at sistersense.com/BSBC. Okay. I know. Adonia says, I will for sure. I can't wait to hold it in my hand. Me too. You know, I like to shout out my students and show you off. So I need to have, that new ebook printed. Be like, see what Adonia did? Like proud mama, for real. Okay. So the first thing that I'm talking about as far as topics is publications. I need some more water. Forgive me. Okay, I go through like 10 of these a day. I think I've only done 2 sips, and this is all I have left. This is how I go through like 10 of these a day. For real. Adonia is so awesome. She says, sign up. You won't be sorry. Oh, ooh. As you say that, Adonia, make sure, because I know that you've already signed up for the boot camp. Make sure that you join. There's an affiliate program there. So if you want to, I know you've got some business besties in your circle. If you want to share the boot camp with them, you can through the affiliate program. And the commission is $65 for every person who signs up through you. And I know that you generated some affiliate commission with the Fire and Focus for Life when you shared that with one of your friends. So if you want to share this one as well, you might want to join the affiliate program. Just saying. But thank you for support, my love. Adonia says, sign up. You won't be sorry. You won't be sorry. Okay. So the reason why I said to you, one type of topic you can consider is the publication is because it's so easy to talk from a book or a publication if you don't know what to talk about. Right? So if you've written a blog, you can do that same blog as a video. If you have a book, literally you can take sections of the book and read that out as a video, right? Or if you've got a book that you absolutely love, you can teach from that publication and do that as a series. Like literally, if you got a book that you love and it's got 15 chapters in it, you do a chapter, You got 15 awesome videos, right? I love this Build It Boss. It's got so many wonderful tools in here. And there's a session in here on live stream marketing and some of the live stream tools and why and how live stream has helped me generate sales in my business. And for each of these, I could literally just sit here and do a video on each of them. So publications, awesome as a topic, number one. Number two, questions. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Number two, questions. Okay. Now I want you to think about, for those of you who are trying to figure out what kind of topics can I talk about, number one, no brainer. If you've got a publication, that's just super, super easy. Number two, questions. Can you think about 3 to 5 questions, either that people have asked you right now, or that as an expert in your industry, people need answers to these 3 to 5 questions, okay? Those 3 to 5 questions, that's content you can start with as far as videos, okay? And those are really, really easy to do. As a matter of fact, I want to say a few days ago, I did a web class on how to grow your business. I said 5 ways to grow your business today. So I said, okay, if there are any other topics that you guys want me to talk about, drop into the comment box. And one of the ladies dropped, can you talk about how to get more of your sisters to support you? And I thought that was just a great topic, a great question. And that was my next live stream, right? So you can think about 3 to 5 questions that people have, and then you can turn those into videos, okay? I'm going to give you one more topic type for today, and it's the taste tester. So when you go to Sam's Club or BJ's or Costco or your favorite local store, supermarket, and they have that little table and they're like, hey, try this. They give you those taste testers, right? And a lot of times, myself included, a lot of consumers go, they taste, they like, they buy, right? So one of the things that you can do is think about a particular offer that you've got right now and you want people to buy, and turn it into a video to give them a taste tester, right? So for example, if I was taking one of my publications like this one and I said, listen, it's a free ebook, Build It Boss. You can get the ebook absolutely free over at sistersense.com/BIBE. If I sit here and I read out a chapter and I give you a taste tester of the book and you go, wow, it's free, I want to go grab it. You go there and you get it. That's a taste tester video. This right now is actually a taste tester video. How is it? How is this a taste tester video, right? I'm teaching a web class and I'm talking to you about video marketing, right? So I'm sharing 3 types of videos that you can create, 3 tools that you can use, and 3 types of topics you can think about when it comes to creating video content, right? But guess what? I also said to you that this is just a taste of what I'm touching and talking on in more detail as part of my mastermind. If you're in the mastermind, great. But if you're not in the mastermind, you can go to sistersense.com/mastermind, try us for 30 days. It's a $10 trial. And in that experience, if you participate this month in particular, because every month we do something different, this month we're talking about video marketing, these 3 types of video marketing strategies, and I dig in real deep. That would be a taste tester for you. This is a taste tester, signing up for the mastermind so you can get access to the full webinar, watch it live, get the live class, the accountability circle, and all the replays. That's the more detail, right? So think about that. Think about something that you would like for people to take advantage of, but you're trying to figure out how can you get people excited about those things, whether it be a web class, a webinar, or a short show, in the form of either you talking about something from publications you have or have written in, talking about number 2, I gave you the example of answering questions that people have. Or number 3, the example of giving people a taste, right? I always say one of my signature Sister Sense sayings is give people an opportunity to try before they buy. The taste tester would be a great example of that, okay? So Carlin says, how long does it take to get the free book? Oh, so it's digital. You're getting the digital version. So literally it's instant. Like you sign up and you get the digital version of this instantly. This is a print version that's not available online, but if you wanted to get the print version, I could, certainly give you the link to that. You can email me and I can give you a print version that you can order. But when you sign up over at sistersense.com/BIBE, it's instant. It's a digital download, okay? But again, let me know, email sistersense@gmail.com if you actually want the physical version, and I'll give you a link so that you can order it, okay? Let's see. Do you get to be a part of the mastermind with the boot camp? Ooh, that's a good question. And actually you do. You do. There's a fast action bonus. And if you register for the boot camp, there are 3 levels to the boot camp, right? I know that if you register for the done for you services where you create your product ideas and I help you put it together, that's the highest level of the boot camp. You get 1 year in the mastermind. If you register for the second level, which is the second level is done with you. So you do some stuff and I do some stuff, right? And we make it, we put it together for me to help you work on your products. You get 6 months in the mastermind. And then there's the DIY do-it-yourself level of the boot camp. And I want to say that you either get 30 days or 3 months of the mastermind, but I cannot remember which one it is. But yes, you do get access to the mastermind as a bonus. No, and forgive me, because I said it's one of the fast action bonuses, but it's not. It's actually a part of my big, beautiful bundle bonuses, right? So you get 3, I think you get 3 big, beautiful bundles when you sign up for the boot camp at any level. You get my Boss Up book templates. So all my book templates and worksheet templates and workbook templates, you get that. My Online Marketing Made Easy bundle, you get that. And you also get access to the mastermind. So great question. Yes, you do. Again, you can try out the mastermind. Literally click the blue button when you go to sistersense.com/mastermind. You can do a $10 trial for 30 days, no subscriptions. It's $10 after 30 days. It expires. And after that point, if you feel like the mastermind is a good fit for you, you can register at regular registration. If it's not, then you tried it for 30 days for $10, right? You got the replays, you got the accountability call, bam, bam, boom, right? I would love for you to be a bestie for life, but I mean, if it's a good fit, great. If it's not, it is what it is. It is a trial. It's an opportunity for you to try it. But if you do want to get long-term access to the mastermind, you can definitely get that as a free bonus to signing up to the boot camp, which is pretty awesome to get, like, even 90 days, 6 months, or up to I'm pretty sure you get 90 days with DIY. You get 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. I think that's how it is as part of the boot camp. So boot camp information is at sistersense.com/BSBC for Bestseller Boot Camp. Mastermind information is at sistersense.com/mastermind. The bundles are so good, they alone make it worth it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The one of the things that I'm super excited about as far as the Bestseller Bootcamp is us digging into all of the templates. Hey, Michelle, good evening to you. Thanks for watching me, my dear. Okay, so the last one, like I said, as far as types of topics you can talk about for video content, I gave you 3 of them, right? Publications, questions, and taste testers. I want you to think about if any of those resonates with you, okay? And if you've been here and you've been watching tonight as I go through the recap, I want you to kind of fill me in on which of any of these you're like, man, I definitely want to try that, okay? And so definitely, if you can, I would say, if you're watching this live or, within a couple of days of me doing this live, and you want to grab that mastermind, this would be a good time to try out the circle if you want to dig into the video marketing mastermind that we're doing right now. Every month we do something different, right? But for this quarter, we're working on magnetic marketing. First thing we're doing is video marketing, and then next month we're going to be on to the next thing, okay? So I'm giving you guys a taste of the good that we're going to be digging into more detail inside of the mastermind tomorrow night, okay? So I'm definitely going to give you more types of topics because we've been going through those. Tomorrow we did a few more. Well, we did way more than a few. I think we did somewhere between 10 to 15 different types of topics. And I gave you 3 tonight. So let's do the recap. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to drop those into the comment box. So drop into the comment box any questions and or any of these that you go, yes, I'm going to do that. So we did 9 things tonight if we break it up into those 3 parts. So the first part was 3 types of videos, right? Web classes, webinars, short shows. We talked about that tonight. If any of those 3 resonate with you, feel free to drop it into the comment box. If you've done that already, it's okay. You don't have to do it again. That was number 1. Okay, number 1. Number 2, I talked to you about some of my favorite tools right now. So I said right now I'm trying out BeLive.tv as far as my live streams are concerned. That was number 1. And number 2, I shared 2 of my favorite technical tools with you. One was the magic timer. That was good. And number 2, the mobile ring light, which keeps me nice and bright, especially at night. Right now, that's what I'm using right now, so that you guys can see me on my live stream, right? And I said to you guys, make sure that if you want to see some of these tools like the magic timer and the ring light and some of my favorite tools, just go to sistersense.com/top tools, okay? When you go there, you get to see those, right? So we talked about tools today, and I even shared with you my Build It Boss free ebook, and I talk about some even more tools that I use to generate my most recent 300K in sales. If you don't have that one, you can grab that as well. Then the last thing that we talked about today, well, we'll make sure that let's backtrack here. As I shared with you the 3 types of tools, you can let me know if any of those were helpful to you. BeLive.tv, the mobile ring light, or the magic timer. If you're going to grab any of those, feel free to drop those into the comment box. That was part 2 of the conversation. Last part of today's conversation was on topics. So I said, okay, if you want to do videos and you're like, I don't know what kind of videos I should be talking about, I said to you a couple of video concepts you can consider. Talking about content that's already in a written publication, whether that be a book, a planner, a magazine, a journal, even a blog post. It doesn't necessarily have to be your stuff. It can be from a piece of content that you really like and resonates with you, that you can share that as video. That's easy content, okay? Especially if you're like, I don't know what to do, or I don't know how to think and talk on the fly. You can literally read pages out of a book and have that be your content, okay? So, awesome, Carlin says, and the ring light. Awesome. I love it. I love it. The glow up is seriously real. And I'm going to be honest with you. There's so many reasons why we don't do stuff. And, you know, when I was like the shy, I'm a social introvert, believe it or not. I honestly just like to be quiet in a corner by myself. It may not seem that way because I be on this thing forever when I am on with you, but honestly, by my nature as a social introvert. It took me some while to do video. It took me a few years to get on video, even show my face in front of a camera. But I built my steps, right? I built baby steps. When I did video and I was like, okay, well, I want to get better lighting. You know, then I kind of procrastinated and dragged my feet because, I don't have the right lighting. I procrastinated and dragged my feet because I was like, okay, well, I want to do mobile. I want to do my iPhone, but I don't have anything to prop my phone on. I got the tools. I got the ring light. I got the tripod. I have many ring lights. I have many tripods and I use them all, right? You know, get the tools you need. Get one step closer to building up your confidence and your skill set. That's how this process goes. You don't have to get everything overnight. You don't have to do everything overnight because it is a process. And if you go on YouTube and you watch my first video, you could hardly hear me. My locks were like this long because it was a very long time ago. And I was like, I'm going to do videos. Don't say something that hurts my feelings. I'm very sensitive. I mean, we have different reasons why we're resistant to things, but I don't regret jumping onto video. Doing it over years has definitely built my confidence, and I want you to be able to build your confidence too, right? Awesome. So last thing I said to you as far as recap is concerned, ooh, my battery's about to die. Okay, I don't know where the charger is. Is it plugged in? It is plugged in. Hold on, y'all. Don't die, computer. Don't die. Don't die, computer. I'm on my Chromebook. I love the Chromebook. This thing is so awesome when it comes to battery life. It's not even funny. It's like amazing. Everybody should have a Chromebook. I think it's one of the things that I share on my top tools. Okay, so last thing I talked about today, I'm wrapping up. Believe me, I am. 3 types of topics: publications, questions, and taste testers. If any of those resonated with you and you are going to do some videos using one of those 3 types, feel free to drop into the comment box for me which one resonated with you. And if you're watching me on the replay side, you can play this game too, because I like to go back and see your after the fact, after the live comments, and then comment back at you. So you don't have to go, oh, shoot, I missed the live. She's not talking to me. It's not a rhetorical question. Whether you're watching live or via the replay, I would love to know if any of these 3 types of video topics were helpful to you. Which one are you going to try? Okay, so in that, you guys have 9 solutions as far as video marketing and sales content is concerned. Again, we're going to dig into this so much deeper as part of the mastermind. Our next session is literally tomorrow on magnetic marketing, specifically video marketing, these 3 topics in more detail. We're going to do the webinar tonight. If you want to join us or catch the replays, you can learn more about the mastermind over at success.com/mastermind. That was number 1. And thank you so much for asking. Number 2, if you want to sign up for the bestseller bootcamp while you still can, if you do, you can get 90 days, so either 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months access to the mastermind absolutely free as a bonus from me to you. Okay, so I'm going to just share those links. Last call. If you want those links, I'll share them slowly because I do talk quickly. And if you've missed anything, email me, sistersense@gmail.com. If you want to send me a message while you're on the sistersense.com website, you can click the gray tab on the right and send me a voice message. So I've shared a few resources with you guys tonight. The mastermind trial is at sistersense.com/mastermind. The bestseller bootcamp you can learn more about at sistersense.com/BSBC for bestseller bootcamp. My favorite tools you can find over at sistersense.com/top tools. My ebook that's absolutely free, Build It Boss. I don't know how many tools. The tools I use to generate 300K in sales, my most recent 300K in sales, you can find at sistersense.com/BIBE for Build It Boss ebook. Okay, so sistersense.com is pretty much how you start all of these links, right? BIBE, Build It Boss ebook. Number 1, BSBC. That was blah, blah, blah. BSBC, Bestseller Bootcamp. Number 2, Top Tools, TOPTOOLS. Number 3, Mastermind. Number 4. All right, so those are the 4 resources that I shared with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in this late night live. Hey, Faye, you're going to have to watch me on the replay side, baby girl. I'm wrapping up. It's time to go. But I love you. I appreciate you. And hopefully I will get to see some of you guys either live inside the mastermind or live as part of one of my next web classes. So again, don't forget to turn on the alert notifications so that you can see the next time I am here with you. Till next time, take care. Bye. I need to have like some end music.